Hey guys, this is F-Bombs and Flying Wrenches. Today we're taking out an NP205 out of a junkyard. So you have the option of pulling it here, or we can pull it up to the shop.
We could pull it right here. It seems mostly dry. I can just drive my car over with all the tools in it.
The body's all cheap.
It's a cherry. What's it on?
Chevy frame. You know, Chevy Jeep. Cheap.
Yeah, cheap.
300 horse, 350. Horse feed. All stock suspension. Which is crazy because I can't even hardly get in it.
Probably just how the body was mounted on her.
Yes. It's sitting on the frame in the back, and they wanted it to sit level, so they kind of raised the front up a little bit.
A little bit? Yeah. Mud bogging tires, because why not?
I'm gonna have it around here.
Wait, yeah.
It's another one of them things, anything you hook onto, it just moves it.
Yeah.
Where you want it to.
Pull a house. Now the one thing I don't know is whether or not she's going to start first.
Well, nope. Got her on camera too.
Oh.
Come on. You got it. I believe in you. Oh yeah, it's probably. This is Meeks.
That's me in 20 years.
Shit, that's me in like
Climbing into
5 years.
Climbing into my sheep. Just the intake stick.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I did. It's so classic. I want to go to Sigma.
Yeah. Come on, old carburetor. Ten pumps. You still have an oil pan. Who needs an oil pan when you don't have a gas tank?
Made it through all that.
Still got oil pressure?
Fuck yeah! And I'm not overheating, so I didn't hit the radiator. Over the river and through the woods. To the junk field we go.
Big 454 right here. Well, let's check this out here. Just fucking.
She survived.
Yeah.
Not as well as that thing was, but she survived.
I mean, he was just like, holy fuck.
Get some. What do we gotta do? Pop the mounts and then the 4 bolts on each side and just drop the fucking thing?
Yeah, so like, let's see here. Yeah, you got the transfer key.
Just had to make sure it wasn't gonna get stuck, so we just didn't stop.
Oh, they're already in, or don't even got drive lines to remove. Oh, look at that shit.
Is it a divorce? Yeah, it's a divorce case.
Drive lines and everything are out, huh?
Huh?
Drive lines and everything are out?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. That'd be easy.
Oh yeah.
See, if you park on a car, it's easier to get in and out of that thing. I know, I suppose.
I don't exactly have the clearance.
You could, I mean, throw these axles underneath there.
I bet it's nice being this close to the racetrack, though. Probably drive your cars over there if you really want.
I've never been.
Really?
I'm building for me, not for other people.
I don't want to drive something that doesn't actively try and kill me.
That's not.
Oh, the sheep.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's just some horse reins underneath the hood. When you turn the wheel, it's like, maybe this way.
It's more of a suggestion box than a steering box.
Yeah. Oh, there ain't even a transmission.
No, had a B&M transmission in it that I sold.
That's pretty fucking easy, man.
Oh yeah.
And probably just
The 4 bolts and drop the whole cross members unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, I wish I'd brought cutting wheels at this point.
Why?
Cause zip.
Zip zip.
There's an angle grinder in the back.
Yeah, maybe.
Hell, I even have a power inverter that'll hook up to a car battery. I've ran a welder off that bitch. Did you grab the hammer while you were out there?
No.
Hey, someone grab the hammer. They got these tabs right here. And look, I
Just
think it's a
gonna lower
19.
Don't we have to?
I say do this and then just pick it up and fucking scroll it back. That's 2 bolts, and there isn't a nut.
What about the shifter?
It can come back and down.
Okay.
Or I'll figure it out. I'll go up there and see if I can see.
Oh, she wiggles.
Yeah, well,
Trying to get that shifter out. Oh, the cover. Oh, let's see here. Get out of there. Oh. Fuck. Not in that one. This one? Oh, it's in here somewhere. There we go. Good hammer.
Instead of big ass wrenches or big ass sockets,
Big ass sockets.
give me like an 18th, maybe an 18th.
I got a half inch. Ah. Just get right underneath where you're working, right? And get the shit in your eye.
Yeah.
What size is that?
3/4. Oh, you grab it.
Ah. Fucking eye.
Alright, dirty fucking whore.
Get it. Get some. Just don't kick the camera. No, you didn't. There you go.
You're gonna sit in front of it and do that. I'm gonna sit up. It's about to come free.
Okay.
Just hold it up. Yeah. Come on, I'm a lead.
Get the old squint safeties on. How about?
You got a deeper well 3/4? I've dropped one of these on my chest. It only cracks my rib. That's actually how we pulled the one out of my truck. Cause I just said, all right, drop it. I think you're gonna need a wrench. The top.
Oh, is it just spinning?
Yeah. Mine I could grab, but I'm holding on to yours. Yeah. Just remember, put your face in the dustiest areas when you're hitting shit.
Yeah. Right underneath.
Right where your eyes are.
What did you need again?
Actually, nothing at this point. I just stuck the breaker bar on.
Oh!
Last bolt. I've done that. I tracked the rip. Except the Ford ones are all cast iron. That's like a 300 pound. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like a 100-pound translocation. Drop it. Yeah, no.
Wham!
Fuck. Ow.
Okay.
Pound that fucker out. I got her.
Yes.
I can't. There it goes. Ready? Come on, big bird.
Also, is the speed sensor still hooked up?
No, that's all disconnected. Alright, bitch.
You ready?
Yep.
Longer than I thought. Still got the hood insulation on it.
Huh. None of mine have that.
Oh, damn. How long is this fucking bolt?
Long enough. Here, watch out. I'm gonna fucking just find it. Oh, there it goes. Bitch.
Watch your face.
I know. I've done this. Come on. Pop the fuck out.
It's catching on the
Ready?
cross member.
Hands in free. Move your. There we go.
Be free.
Oh, minimal swearing.
I know, right? It's for a YouTube channel, too. Jackson?
No.
Nah, I'm fine. Carry this thing out of here.
Yep.
Fuck this thing.
Now you figured out my ideology. Okay, I can get up now. Oh.
Beam on it.
Hold on those.
Might need that.
Oh. I've done that. Oh, fuck up. I bench pressed trannies in.
There we go, bud. Got that thing right on there. Now you can tell these are the NP205.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's
So there's 460. There's a. I don't know what that is.
I have a project that would fit right into it. Actually.
360.
Yeah.
That was in a truck. That was in my brother's high school truck. And that truck, you take off and punch it out and just brake tires loose.
Yep.
Didn't matter what gear you're in. So we thought it was a 390. Pulled it out. Turns out it's 360. 472 Caddy. There's 302. There's I don't know what that
Face on the dash.
There's
All sorts of
shit. Don't do drugs.
This would give a retard cancer. Kill Lighty. Guar knows all. That's an art piece right here.
Yeah.
It's an art piece. That's what this is. The strange mind of hippies.
Yeah.
They probably wrote "Don't do drugs while doing drugs."
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Go
you
outside.
it is. I mean, it's kind of a given. You know what I mean?
Go outside with a fucking barrel.
Something about slavery. Cover girl slavery. That's probably exactly what it
It's
is.
my high school truck.
Half-ton 4x. What
Yep.
year is it? Like
72.
Coil springs in her.
These are actually the lowered coil springs.
Huh?
These are only 2-inch lift. It's
Even
got
the
6-inch lift
F-150
springs.
sit insane.
But this truck was so rusted out. When I cut the rust out of it, all that was left was the seat hump and the transmission hump. Everything else was gone. And then I decided I probably better just get a rust-free cab. And then I decided I probably better build a show truck. And
Plans change.
this here,
Yep.
I did the power steering when I was 15. Didn't even have a driver's license yet. And built that Pitman arm. And it lived through my teen years. And up until I was about 20 when I pulled the truck apart. That Pitman arm lived through all of that. I'm like, you know, if it
Why
lived through my
not?
teen years, it'll
You
live
say
through me
they
now
make-
because I'm easy on
What
stuff
kind of
now.
power steering did that come off of? A 2x?
Yes.
Ah,
No.
that's-
No, that's off of a...
No, because it's
I don't
lifted.
remember what year it is. 75. So probably a 76 half-ton four-wheel drive. Because they were the only ones that bolted on the outside of the frame. The
The
two-wheel
lift is what
drives all
killed it.
bolt on the inside. So, and the stock steering box bolts in. Here and then like one here.
Yeah, my flatbed came. It's a high boy with power steering.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go through and have all the
Right.
cylinders.
Yeah.
Mine would just be fucking clutter.
Quadrant 1, row 3.
This is my brother's first car.
Daddy?
Lincoln. 460 automatic, disc brakes front and rear. Ford 9-inch in the rear.
But that car hold ass.
Yeah.
It did.
Is
It
it
got
center
20
lock?
miles to the gallon. Is it what?
The cover. It's a cover.
It, yeah. He sold it to me. I pulled the engine up, put my rat rod. You guys didn't go in the shop, did you? There's
Kinda.
a rat rod in there. My brother's got a 49 Ford with a 460 in it.
That's all cool shit.
I got a Nissan with a 454 in it.
Yes, you do.
It's
Why
just
not?
what you do. I mean, everybody puts 350s and everything, but you want power, just
Yeah.
put a 454 in it. I mean,
You make that power about 2
heck, you want power, you put a 460 in it, but you want more power than a 350. That's when you go 454. That's
Go find yourself one of those 502s though.
yeah, 565 2-door. Originally a 352 car.
Ooh. I thought those didn't come till 67.
I don't know.
I thought 67 was the only year of the 352. Because after that, it became the 360. 'Cause that's what I pulled it.
Hey, look at the other part. This one's been changed.
Yeah.
No, this one hasn't been changed.
This one.
Huh?
That puts in like 73 because I pulled it out of the 67 F250.
Yeah.
252 and a T18.
So 67 was the last year of the 352.
I thought it was the only year of the 352.
No. They started the 352, 330, 332.
Yeah, 67 was the last year.
And like 58 was the first year of the
FEs? Was it really that
Yeah.
old? Yeah, the
And then
itty bitty guys.
67 was the last year of the 352. They went 360s.
360 and 390.
So
The only difference between those is the
Hello?
crank and the connecting arms.
in the car. Oh no, yeah, I think the 352 was still the last in 67 because then they went like 351 Windsors and whatnot. So
Fucking
390.
piece of shit. I hate them Windsors.
Yeah.
I have a 400 modified I don't even like. 5-speed or is it the automatic?
I don't have any idea. I know this one's got a good engine and that one's
Automatic.
supposed to have a title, but I forgot the title. That one's got a bad engine. He was going to make one out of the two.
Yeah, Fiero actually means fire, which is why it was ironic. Oh, there you go. That way no one... You got your walrus keeping track of the car. Is that a dragon or whatever?
We call that a nanny cam. Dragons kind of for sale.
Galaxy 500?
This is a parts car for my one at home. Actually, my one at home should be a parts car for this because there's nothing more gangster than a 4-door hardtop.
Oh, right. It's like the Impalas. Like
Yeah.
64s.
Yep. Roll both windows down, no post,
Mhm.
just. And you sit in the thing just so low because the seats are all wore out, you know? I love these cars. Oh.
It's a flatbed.
Yeah.
I could just walk the field.
See the adapters on that to make a dually. Oh, God. Full on farm truck style.
Two different... Oh, wait, what?
You know what?
That's some
I didn't build it.
that's some homebrew shit right there.
Just welded the axle.
Look at it.
Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta actually look at it. There's describing that.
It's a piece of pipe with 6 other pieces of pipe welded to it.
They just extended the lug nuts.
It's got stock wheels on the inside and outside.
Jesus.
This one's gonna get like a 4.3 and an automatic throttle body, but I'm gonna put a carburetor on it.
You can 9 times out of 10 you can get better performance out of a carburetor as long as you know what you're doing.
Yeah. You probably slipped and fall down. I was up the other day. That's pretty neat. But I like the 78 and 79. This car, 69, I never think better for it. But you look at the other side, and it's trash. 79 front fender. They got but it'll make it good. It's called the Mustang.
There you go.
It'll be a Mustang.
Either that or a downloader.
Mustang. Yeah, because rot stings are taken.
This doesn't belong here. What is this?
That's factory.
That's factory.
400.
What year is this thing?
80.
That's what. Oh, wow.
You can pull that out and you can pull the 460 right in its place.
Yep.
So this truck had plans of a mud truck too.
Now it's all
Because if you're running stock class, you have to run stock engine, stock suspension. And
Stock.
Broncos, you can run a 33 on them. You can put a 460 in it, tell them it's stock, 'cause it looks stock. Bolts right in stock.
manual fuel pump and everything.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sell the one that I have. 'Cause I really just don't like it.
Yeah, I like 460.
It came
The
with
only
the
thing about
flat.
the 400s, you can pull them off for a 460 in it.
Right. I was hoping it was gonna just work where I could drop an inline six, but I guess what my middle house.
Yep. It was like a 70 motor on it. What's the actual?
Was it like a semi-truck sleeper cab or something?
No, it's a motorhome.
Ha!
It was a motor.
It had 69,000 miles on it. Yeah, it's like brand new.
Yeah, no, it does.
The door panels look like brand new. The armrests.
The front clip's immaculate.
This is the rest of my high school truck here. Everything off of this is going on now. So,
Air conditioning.
yep.
I have one of those.
And
I
it's
want.
the whole system's here.
Here is this. Is it a 65?
69.
Oh.
67 is the first year of the pump.
Yeah. The dash just looks funny. That's cool.
Is it got the pull knobs?
Yeah, it's all the same
no,
except for that side. It's the air conditioning I'm not used to.
67 and 68, they actually had pull knobs for the heater. Instead of
Oh.
the...
And the solid metal dash instead of covered?
Oh, I had a cover on it. I stole it.
Oh.
Yeah, I am.
As you do.
This
That's
thing,
fucking
like I
cool.
said, like 69,000 miles on it. Everything on this truck was immaculate because they had the motorhome to come up over the top of it.
Oh.
So everything inside was protected from the
Did
sun.
you get the motor with it?
No. That was the only thing I didn't get was engine transmission. Especially the old ones.
There's a Chevy next to it.
And then, I don't know, I think
What
that
is
one
that?
might be...
What semi-cab is that? Is that an old International?
No, that's a Peterbilt. Oh, that's not
Got a little bit of a firefight?
Yeah.
Those are the good ones. We got like gun holes.
Yeah.
Huber. I did not, man. I hate vans. They're only good for not running.
We call this one the turd.
Yeah.
Great big, like, 15-passenger van, and had 305 in it.
Oh, why? That's just stupid.
That truck's got a 396 stroker in it.
There you go.
Wow. 351 Windsor board
Yeah.
stroke with 396. It's going to be a Nissan.
And the lady stickers. Are those homemade?
I think so. Are these ones with the inverted nipples?
Yes.
Yeah, they're homemade.
Someone either angle grinder or plasma cut them and glued them on.
Yeah.
That's all sheet. That's fine. I thought those were stickers.
I'm not quite sure the whole. It must have had a. You must have did it by hand with the plasma
Yeah.
cutter.
They're like, you know what? She doesn't need nipples. We're going to delete those. Cut 'em out.
Nipple delete. Yeah. Hey, YouTube proof. No nipple shot. That's El Negro. I don't know who built this truck, but it was kind of crazy. It's all you can see, like window cans,
With flames?
flames
make
on
it faster.
everything.
Yeah. Automatically.
It's the only Nissan I've ever seen with an actual lift kit. You can't buy lift kits for these.
Someone made one?
I don't know. It says Trailmaster on the knuckles, so you could buy them at one point, I guess.
Maybe modified.
But somebody jumped it, broke this knuckle over here. So
That looks
Yeah.
modified.
it could be. This was the first one I ever seen, and then I seen a Pathfinder with the same lift kit. So I don't know if it was somebody that was going around modifying them.
Right.
You don't need that.
Yeah.
Cut it all out. Weight reduction.
Has like 100,000 miles on it. I pulled the engine out, put something else. And then I pulled the front clip off and put on the one in the shop. Parts is parts.
I like the little flame pinstripe.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's the quality right.
Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go first, because I gotta drive slow. Alright.
Smells good. Put my ball joints. Even better. Bumpity bumpity bump.
Yeah, we got a transfer case in the back.
I did too.
Nice clean.
Yep, I feel better now. Am I parking where the snow shakers were?
What is it?
I blew out the fucking front sway arm.
Oops.
Passenger driver side. I've replaced passenger before. Here, Jeff. Have some eternal love.
What the fuck is that?
Done from fucking ground.
Eternal love. Tiny bottle. I will actually, I think my girlfriend will like this. As an extra, we're gonna go ahead and show you guys some rat rods he has laying around.
Mikey, that job ain't gonna get done unless you do it.
That's the, of course, that's an F1, this is an F6. Or was an F6.
Seems like it's got a stance to it
Oh yeah.
already. What motor is that?
429, 69, 429. It's got a 29 Model 8A frame, which is the big truck frame.
Right.
But still not too big, so. 41 Ford front axle.
I wholeheartedly agree.
So. And then Jesse, this one. I gotta go around the front. That's Ford. It's the 460 out of his high school car, the Lincoln. 460 automatic. Sitting on an S10 chassis. But it's everything Ford. Everything on the chassis is Ford. Like the engine's Ford, the transmission's Ford, the body is Ford, the rear end's Chevy. But it's just a 10 bolt. Now we're gonna change that soon.
Works till it doesn't.
Right. He come out. He's got a diamond plate floor in it now. Gas tank straps are all hot rod style, you know?
Just missing the stop sign on the floorboard there.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah.
Parts galore. They even look shiny and new.
I would clean everything up like that.
That's
Gotta make it look nice. These
really
are
nothing spray paint.
these are Chevy bell housings for 12-inch clutch. You see that one's rounded on the bottom? Yeah. These are squared out. These are for 12-inch clutch.
I don't see any Ford bell houses.
Oh, sure.
Are they?
Small block Ford.
You never have enough carburetors.
Yeah. Dad's a carb guy. Knows how to rebuild
I
them.
see 3 Ford 2 barrels right there.
Oh, there's.
More than that, I'm sure. I just see those are the ones I see.
pretty much.
You gotta make sure you sit all that underneath.
What do you got? A little bit more modern.
Oh my! I bet this thing goes.
Oh yeah.
You've never driven it? It's just together?
No, it's the interior's not done yet. Yep. 460 over.
That's,
Roller cam. roller rockers, 3-gear timing set.
This is the engine building corner.
This is the jewel corner.
This is a 70 460 with 429 Silverjet heads.
Ooh,
This one Dad went through a bunch of
everything.
brand new stuff inside of it. Engine was rebuilt, but just wasn't well taken care of, so he went through it. 427 nothing. No.
Better not be.
Yeah, I'm selling it. Gravity. The carburetor's gravity fed. You drive uphill, the gas would get away from the gas valve, and it'd run out of gas. You'd have to turn around and back up the hill. So
I'm so glad that's not a problem anymore.
yeah, I'm glad Henry Ford decided to put fuel pumps on stuff.